This video is about the future of marriage worldwide. It is Tuesday, March 29th, 2022. So, I just described what the topic is about. As you all should know, there are more singles worldwide versus married people. And the topic, well, let's just say this discussions are is about marriage today worldwide. And well, there are many reasons why people want to get married. First, I will bring up the popular part about why people get married. The most popular one is because people fall in love. There are so many reasons. I'm not sure if I want to go down a whole list. However, these days there is a great concern concerning marriage. Over 1 month ago, I saw a video. I think it was a documentary on the Tubi app, and it showed couples, well, people trying to get married in Asia, and how people view relationships and stuff in India. The the dating scene leading up to marriage and everything. Now, I guess these days, because there are so many singles out there, it sometimes boils down to um, hell. It boils down to a lot of shit. It's so bad that let's look at Japan for an example first. Well, situation in the U.S. is always fucked up, so um, that's not a great country to look at regarding marriage. There's so many. It's pathetic, pretty much. So basically, it's just these are times to look online for a spouse, um, and all that. It just is. This is just the time to use the apps online to get the spouse. And online, of course, there are a lot of choices to choose from. It's just a matter of, I guess, who to pick from. Well, that's just one thing. And the worst part about it on doing online to pick a spouse is the catfishers. To me, in my opinion, today's catfishers, it's almost as bad as in person, you know? Uh, in person, you can deal with the same shit you do with catfishers, but the catfishing part it is out of hand. It really is. It's got too many people playing around with people's times. Okay, back to Japan. There was this guy. I forgot what documentary it is, but you could search for it on Tubi, to be exact. I'm pretty sure it's Tubi, and it talks about how Japanese men are having a hard time getting with the Japanese female to get out there to date and then marry. And it's so bad out there that in Japan, that one guy married an app. Um, he took her on a date. He married her. You know, it's this app, and she would ask him, "Hey, what would you like to do today?" And he took her out to a restaurant or something out there outdoors, and she was asking him questions, and he sat her there on a monitor, and there it was. It's boiled down to that now. Of course, it's somebody for everybody, but look, I'm just gonna point out the true fact there. Who the fuck really wants to wait for somebody? That's what it's boiled down to. Well, other folks are playing games, with their lives and not choosing a partner, stuff like that. There's serious minded individuals out there who are ready to get married and ready to get married right now. I mean, right now, this second, this moment. And they're not playing any games. I don't call it stupid anymore because I look at my own situation. I'm like, you know what? It just boils down to they took care of business. Some people get married because, hell, there have been some cases like one in India. They married their dog to get rid of a curse. And I don't know if they got divorced or not, but the curse had to be broken, and that was it. Some people marry to get out of financial hardships. Well, to each his own. I am not going to judge about that. Hey, Alvet, what? I'm asking my Alvet, my sister, about this. Hey, what do you think about the future of marriage today? Yeah, the future of marriage today. You think it's okay? What do you think about what problems do a lot of people face regarding trying to get married, especially like on the online marriage websites? They call them dating apps, but a lot of the dating apps you can, uh, be serious and want a marriage partner. What do you think about that, all that? Like all that says, sometimes it's hard to find somebody. What else, all that? Okay. Well, what's hard about the choosing part? Is it usually the other person, the man? Well, there's people out there. All this said, the good guys are hard to find. I think there's a lot of good guys out there. However, there's the bad ones out there hacking and cock blocking, all that kind of stuff. The catfishers. When you deal with those, especially the catfishers, that wastes a lot of your time where you can um, focus your time on that individual who you want. Like me, I like tall guys, and there are a lot of tall guys out there, for real. Catfishers, the catfish I run across are short, and a lot of them don't like to put their real photo out there, which pisses me off. They don't want to be seen, and I'm sorry, you want a marriage partner, you have to be seen. You have to put your pictures out there, tell the truth, tell how tall you are, all that kind of stuff. Nobody wants to have to waste their time to be a investigator, which means investigate the person behind that computer screen. I don't like to do it. I don't shouldn't have to do it. But there's cases out there where you actually have to check your people out. Actually, with every person, you need to check them out. Especially dating is a serious, not dating, but look at that too. Marriage is a serious thing, and first thing need to know is that person really is who they are. Well, some of it are we facing regarding getting married here? I'm just here to tell you, it's a bunch of bullshit in reality. Online, it's more to choose from. In person these days, nah, sorry, it's not. It doesn't cut it. Not anymore. Too much bullshit. Online, you bullshit too, but more to choose from. More, especially if you have certain tastes, for stuff. I like exotic guys. I like them brown, tall, exotic. Other distant lands, Middle East, India, a little bit of Asia sometimes, the hotties, Malaysians, that kind of thing. All of that. What else you got to add to this? That's all for right now. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you get better. Okay. Um, there is. Okay, let's talk about Singapore. I saw a documentary, and apparently in Singapore, which is a part of Asia, they are concerned about their dwindling birth rates, um, to the point where the government pays a couple, to plan a family, whatever. But I put Singapore out there, the rest of Asia. I think everything's okay. It's a part of Asia, and Asia has like one of the biggest populations in the world. So, Singapore, you're okay. Okay, and let's see. There's people out there these days, this marriage is serious. Hey, a lot of us want to get married now. So some are marrying apps, some are marrying dogs, some are marrying. The last person I heard, she married herself, and I was like, she married herself. She married herself. That means she would have the same last name. Okay, I was listening on a Steve Harvey show about some lady. She married herself, and then she ended up divorcing herself. I heard about this about maybe almost a month ago. She married herself, then she divorced herself, and word on the street was it was too much or something. Well, I don't call that crazy either. Why do I not call that crazy? She was ready. She's ready to get married right now. That's it. So sometimes I think the biggest thing nowadays regarding wanting to get married and needing a partner for marriage is timing. Your ideal partner may be overseas, but the problem might be money. Money might be an issue. You can't go over there. Let's just say me. I my partner is in Pakistan, India, the Middle East. What separates us? Passports, money. I'm never picky on income. You could be poor as a bum, but you look good. You that kind of guy I want. At least 6'2", look good and all that. You have to have a damn dime in your damn pocket. Because I'm not about the money issue at all. Um, those are that dating for marriage overseas. That could be that actually can be a challenge. Money, uh, not being able to get over there, and it basically turns into a waiting game. Uh, are you ever gonna come here? Him. Are you ever gonna get here? That's about it. Otherwise, I I definitely will have my pick of the litter when I was just that for me. All kind of honeys over there. All kind of fine ass honeys in India, Middle East, Asia. I mean, fine as fuck. Shit. Um, I think other than that, it's timing. It's timing. If you can't get to your partner who you want, another issue is timing. Um, if they're available or whatever, or whatever, some people just let's get married. Let's get married right now. In fact, I ran into one issue like that last year. He was talking about getting married, and when he saw it was serious, he was playing games. He was like, "Okay, you must convert to Islam." Well, I had no problem with that. I've associated with a lot of Muslims since childhood, so it was not hard to convert. So then he was like, "I need proof. I need proof by paper." And so I went to ask the Muslim community, "Hey, what does it take to be a Muslim?" And it said it's in your heart. You gotta, you know, be a Muslim and be it in your heart. You gotta feel it. The Quran and all that, and uh, you gotta love, Allah. Believe in the teachings, and so that was enough. He's like, I need a piece of paper, and so I asked some officials online, and I even made phone calls. They told me I didn't need a piece of paper. I could, have one by, going to the mosque and all that. But they told me all the steps, and wasn't very many steps, and well, it still wasn't good for the guy. So I needed to say the the thing over the internet. I had to say the sayings. And he felt better when I said that. Well, it still wasn't good enough. He was like, you gotta do this, such and such, such. I was like, look, I, you're from Pakistan. I got in contact with an law office in Pakistan. We can take care of this right now. Get married and everything. Okay, he was talking a good game. Like, okay, don't embarrass me by um, saying the wedding is off and all that. I was like, okay, sure. So I was like, all right. I got word from the people and all that. In fact, I got in touch with the law office. They can provide the witnesses and all that. Well, I had all the answers, and guess what? The guy backed out and said, "You're pressuring me." I said, "Hey, you said you're ready to get married." So this guy was playing games all along. In fact, I'm not even sure if he was really a Muslim either, playing these games with me. All the Muslims I've ever talked with, they don't play games. So, well, after that game, I converted back to just being a spiritual person. I just spiritual, and that's it. So that's my story. Um, Nothing against the Muslim people. I like the Muslims, but this guy was faking it. He really was. He was faking it. So, give me your spin on you guys. The future of marriage worldwide. So I'm just going to end it with saying the future of marriage worldwide is going to be where people go ahead at that moment, decide who they're going to marry to, whether it's a marriage app, a computer entity, a dog, themselves, a biscuit, or a dummy. That's where it's boiled down to now. Fuck all those who want to wait. The time is now to those who are ready to get married. That's the future of marriage worldwide. What I've said may sound crazy to you, but it's the future. The future is here. The future is now. If you're not ready and someone else is ready, they may even marry their own teddy bear. Peace. I'm King-Galaxius. I'm out. It's been wonderful. Bye bye.